Happy New Year, book nerds! Today we're going to talk about my reading goals for 2024. And I feel like it's a good day to do this since it's the first of the year. A lot of people do like New Year's resolutions and stuff. I have a couple of those, but I'm not going to share those because they're pretty personal. But I will share my reading goals for the year with you guys. I have 4 this year. And some of them are similar to last year. You'll see why. Before we dive into my goals, I just wanted to give you guys a reading update. I am still reading Agnes Grey by Anne Bronte. I am failing. I am reading this so slowly. It is tiny, but I'm not even halfway yet. I am on chapter 7, so yeah, it's going slow. But I'm enjoying it. Like, I'm not going slow because I'm not enjoying it. I just have been taking it super easy with the holidays. If you don't know, I am pregnant, and this pregnancy has made me so tired. I am sleeping a lot, which I have a lot of kids already, so I don't get a lot of sleep. So when I get the chance, instead of reading, I'm sleeping. So yeah, it is what it is. It's fine. It's fine. I'll finish it eventually. There's no rush. I have all year. Obviously, hopefully I'll read more than just this book this year, but we'll get there. So let's jump into my goals for the year. The first goal is that I want to read 10 books this year. That is the same goal that I set last year, which obviously I completely destroyed last year. So you're probably wondering, why are you setting it so low when last year you read 32 books and you set a goal for 10? Well, I'm going to tell you because last year I read that many books mostly because of college, because many of those books were for school and I had to read them in like a day or two, which is a way faster pace than what I am normally used to. So I cannot speed read books. I'm not that person. I will never be that person. I'm actually a fairly slow reader, but I love to read. So like, it is what it is. I love to read, but I'm a slow reader. I'm never going to be that booktuber that can read a book a day and post about it. Like it's not me. It's not me, and it will never be me. The other reason I am setting the bar at 10 is because I'm pregnant and I'm having another baby, and I have 4 kids already. And so this will be baby number 5. So like, it's going to be an adjustment, and I just don't know what that's going to look like. So I don't want to put a lot of pressure on myself because there's already going to be a lot of pressure on myself because I'm still in grad school. And yeah, I don't want to make these goals cause me anxiety. And I feel like last year was just such an abnormal year that this year will be a better gauge on whether 10 is too easy of a goal or too hard of a goal for me. So we'll just set it at 10 for this year and go from there. My second goal needs a little bit of explaining. So I had read a lot of Shakespeare when I was in undergrad. I had taken a Shakespeare class. This class was extremely hard. It made me hate Shakespeare. It was hands down the hardest class that I took in all of my undergrad. And I was in honors. Like, my honors classes were easier than that. So I hated Shakespeare. I wrote him off as like, I don't like Shakespeare. But after I graduated, I decided to give Shakespeare another chance, read him on my own terms. So I had bought a few of his plays, and I have read all of the ones that I bought back then except A Midsummer Night's Dream. So this will be a reread, but that is my second goal, is I want to finish up my reread of Shakespeare and read A Midsummer Night's Dream. I didn't buy all of his works. I had only bought like 3 or 4 of his works. So this may not be the last Shakespeare I ever read, but it's the last one that I have right now that I have not reread. So I want to reread this one this year and move on. Get that checked off of my list. So this is definitely going to be happening this year. My third goal, so I normally read series all the way through. That's just the way that I am. But I do have quite a few series that I've started but haven't finished. So that's kind of a rarity for me, but it does happen. And I did make a TBR video on series I've started but haven't finished. And so I want to at least finish one of those series. Since making the video, I have finished a couple of them, but I want to finish another one. I have those books down here, so that's Gone with the Wind, the Life as We Knew It series I haven't finished, Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants series I haven't finished, and then The Hunger Games. I haven't read the prequel book, so which just became a movie. So yeah, I have a few options yet for that, so I want to finish at least one of those. And then my last goal, my fourth goal, is going to be to read 3 authors that I've never read before. So with Anne Bronte, I've never read her before, so she'll be my first one towards that goal. So that's exciting. I'll at least have one done once I finish this book. So those are my goals for the year. They may seem simple to you, but I've got a lot going on. So again, I don't want to put too much pressure on myself. I just want to take it nice and slow and enjoy my reading. So that's why I've set the goals that I have. Since Anne Bronte is going to be the first of the 3 new authors for me, I don't know who the other 2 are going to be. Like, I haven't sat down and planned those out, but off the top of my head, like, I really wanted to read Thomas Hardy last year, and I really wanted to read Daphne du Maurier, and I didn't get to either of them last year. So those are probably top contenders, if not both, probably one of them at least. But I have some other modern authors too that I have their books, but I've never read them. So like, I have a couple of Colleen Hoover books, which she's super popular right now, but I have never read her. So maybe I'll give her a try and see what everyone's talking about, see if she's an author for me or not. We'll just have to wait and see. Like, I'm not setting in stone any of the authors that I've said. Those are just some that are on my mind. If you guys have any recommendations you'd like to make, please drop in the comments. I would love to hear them. Let me know what your reading goals are for 2024. I cannot wait to start this reading year. I always look forward to what the future holds. And last year was such a great reading year. I hope that this year is just as great. So again, I just want to wish you all a happy new year, and I hope that your goals and resolutions make you happy and will push you but bring you joy at the same time. And yeah, let's just have a great reading year. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe to my channel if you're new here. And I will talk to you guys next Monday. Thanks for talking books with me.